Welcome to Sly Vibe Studios, where raw talk meets real groove. I remain your host, Sly, and I welcome you back to the Talkative Show. Today, we are diving into a very important and powerful topic, which is unmasking the invisible chains holding your blessings. You see, many people are praying, fasting, working really hard, but still has to ask themselves, why am I not going forward? Sometimes it's not just what is in front of you or in front of us that we can see, but it can also do with things that are within us and also around us. Let's talk about these invisible chains, and it has to do with the spiritual aspect, emotional, and mental blockages that are preventing our progress or preventing our blessings from finding us. One question that you want to understand is, what are these invisible chains? Invisible chains, I can say, are things that quietly sabotage our blessings and our progress. They don't always show up loudly for you to see, but they are there working in the silence, bringing you down. Example: fear that stops you from taking risk, unforgiveness that poisons your spirit, generational curses passed down unknowingly, envy, comparison, pride, things we often ignore. We see them to be something normal. It's part of me. No, it's not part of you. It can be the chain that is blocking your progress. Obviously, these things doesn't look like chains. Yeah. When we talk about the chain, it's not something physical chain that we can put on around our necks or maybe no. But this chain is just talking about blockages. Let me say barriers. So they are, whether you like it or not, these are chains that are blocking our progress. They limit how much God's favor, breakthrough, and opportunity come to us. Now, let's look at some of the ways to identify these chains, like knowing the chains that are holding you from progressing. The first one I want to talk about is pattern. There are some times that we find ourselves in situations which are almost similar, which are having things in common. You are working, you are doing something, and you are almost succeeding. Then all of a sudden, things went wrong, and then the success didn't come. You are always starting something very nice, very beautiful, and having a lot of hope, but it is never ending. One question is, do relationships or opportunities keep failing in similar ways? Then it means that you have a pattern, and this pattern is causing your downfall. Okay, the next one I want us to look at is our heart. Let's check our heart. Check your heart. Who are you still angry at? What thoughts do you entertain in silence? What lies have you believed about yourself? Your heart is not free just because it is holding grudges against people. Your heart is holding a lot of issues which is preventing it from being free and allow God to intervene in your situation. How are you going to go forward? Yeah, it is true that people will wrong us, which we all know we are not perfect, right? You yourself watching me right now, you are not perfect. And so, since you are not perfect, you can also go ahead to wrong someone. So, what if the person also refuses to forgive you? So we always have to see ourselves like human beings that are not perfect, trying to manage ourselves so that we always free our heart for the heart to be ready to accept. Now let's look at our spiritual life also. Have you opened doors to habits which is unwelcoming, which you yourself you know is not good? We are human beings, right? We've got conscience. So when you are doing things that are not right, you know. But sometimes we deceive ourselves in the name of doing something that pleases us. What mindset are you having? Or the environment that we send ourselves to, which are not welcoming, which does not align with our purpose. Everyone has got a purpose. And so the environment that you find yourself is going to define your purpose. So if the purpose is not aligning with the environment that you find yourself, then that environment there is a chain. How do we break free? These steps that I'm going to mention right now are just the practical ones that we can all do. Some of them may be difficult for us to do, but we have to do them if only we want to break these chains in order to be able to move forward. One, self-reflection and prayer. Anytime we go down on our knees to pray, let's not forget to ask God to reveal these hidden things that are holding us back. And don't be afraid to face the truth. Because sometimes we want the truth, and when the truth is finally here, then we don't want it to be true again. So as you are praying to God that, oh God, this is it. I want to do this. It's not happening. I am trying my best. I am not succeeding. My progress isn't coming. Reveal to me the chain that is blocking my progress. When finally this chain has been revealed to you, accept it and then you work on it. The second one I want us to look at is forgiveness. You have to let go of the bitterness that you have harbored in your heart and release people from your heart. This forgiveness you are talking about is not for them, but it's for you. It's for your heart to be free. You are putting too much pressure on the heart just because you have refused to forgive someone. And so the moment you gather the courage, accept it that, oh, if I really want to move forward, then I need a free heart. And then you forgive the person. Then you see that your heart will now be ready to accept a lot of things, which is going to take you forward. That chain of anger has been broken. Let go of the bitterness. The third one that I want us to talk about is change your words. Speak life over yourself. Declare that you are blessed and free and full of purpose. The moment you start believing these words about you, you start telling yourself that I am born to be great. I am born to be great. I am born to be rich. I am born to make impact. I am born to be motivation to people. I am born to be mentors. Then some of the things that you used to do, which is blocking your way, you yourself, you will start feeling shy to do them because you see yourself to be a role model to someone. You see yourself carrying so much load that you have to take off. So there are some things you won't do them again. Another one is break negative cycles. Stop entertaining what drains your spirit. Just stop. If you truly want to go forward, stop entertaining things that drains your spirit. Walk away from people you know are pulling you back. Walk away from habits that are not favoring you, that are not helping you. And places that keep you in bondage. We talk about the environment, right? So environment that you go, you are not feeling free. You know this is not what I want, but because people are there, because this person is going there, because that person is going there, you're also there. Break yourself from all these places, and then you start feeling some sort of purpose when you find yourself at the right place. Then the last but not the least, and I can even say this is very important, is we should seek wise counsel. Seek wise counsel. Talk to a mentor, a spiritual leader, or therapist. Don't battle this alone. There are some things you can't do them alone. You need someone that will put you on the right path. You need someone that will give you that small advice that you build upon. So sometimes feel free, but know the people you talk to about your issues. The truth is, many of us are sitting on gold whilst we are wrapped in invisible chains, which we have to do something about. Today, I just want to remind you that chains can break. So don't let that chain prevent you from going forward because you can break the chain. It's just about you being able to discover the particular chains that are preventing you from going forward and breaking them and doing things that will go against them so you can break free. God wants to bless you, but He also wants you to free yourself first. There's a saying that heaven help those who help themselves. When you start with an effort that shows that, oh, you really want this for yourself, God will be there to help you. So don't just chase blessings, chase healing also. Chase clarity, chase alignment. You have to align yourself with your purpose for it to work. Because once the chains fall, then the blessing flow like a river. Don't forget to like, share, comment. Let's interact in the comment section. And always remember, your freedom is tied to your future. Thank you.